bitches and gentlefolk. Welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, her, and you can call me Char. My totally well-rested, players today are ready to go.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Wilmer Adamith Miandis III, and he, him, he is a wild magic half-elf sorcerer.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Borba Skullcleaver, the orc barbarian who's also she, her for her pronouns.
Bonsoir! My name is Amanda Lourenço. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Mila Thornfire! She is a Lightfoot halfling bard, and her pronouns are also she, her.
Hello, my name is Emily Matchette. I play Steve, the Gnome Rogue Artificer, whose pronouns are also she, her.
And today, we're joined by a very special guest.
Woo!
Hi.
Yay!
My name is Halie. My pronouns are she, they. And today I will be playing Siaphora Miandis, whose pronouns are she, her. And she's really looking forward to talking to her brother.
Ooh. Cute. Speaking of, how are all our characters feeling today?
All right, so Wilmer is 100% nerves. He woke up after his lovely dream with Siaphora at like 3 a.m. and has been lying in bed silently just playing over yesterday in his head and just trying not to make a sound while he thinks he's like, how am I gonna tell everyone? And he's a little ball of angst in his little bed cabin right now.
Borba is tired. She's very tired. She didn't sleep well. You know when you go to bed angry and you just don't sleep well? That's Borba. Also, she's really not looking forward to having to give Floof a bath because he smells like singed fur. And that's probably going to make her lose some health points because bathing cats is a bad time.
Give me ideas, why don't you?
Oh, God.
Roll for initiative. Mila is not really feeling like her usual self today after last night's battle, which really was 2 weeks ago, but last night's battle. She saw her friends almost die, and she's feeling like maybe they shouldn't go against Korak?
Yeah, you got it.
I almost had Conrack. She's also feeling a little homesick.
Steve is wow. All of us are just not great right now. Wow, guys, not good feels. Steve is really, really worried. I think. Steve is usually extraordinarily confident, but I think her dream last night has her uneasy.
I forgot about that.
I wonder why. Before we dive into our 16th session, we have some sponsors to thank.
Wilmer Adamith Miandis III here, and I just got back from the Geekwood.ca online store. Their friendly shopkeeper showed me their epic dice sets, gorgeous dice vaults, and other original handcrafted one-of-a-kind D&D accessories. I bought one of their charisma-boosting D&D pins, and I love it so much. I had a word with Geekwood's Master of Coin. By using the promo code TIDDIES with double D's, you can add a free D&D pin to your next order. If you live in Canada, shipping is free on all items. That's geekwood.ca for all your luxury D&D needs. Have you heard of Nerdy Narwhal Co.? Everyone is talking about them. Their hand-polished, manufactured dice and handmade nerdy earrings are a must. Darling, if you aren't rolling with a Nerdy Narwhal dice, what's the point? Plus, they're Canadian. Beautiful British Columbia cannot compete with the beauty of their glitterily
colorful, lustrous dice. Stop on by their Etsy store and use my promo code Tabletop Tiddies, all caps, no spaces, darling, and get yourself 15% off on me. That's Nerdy Narwhal Co. on Etsy. What are you waiting for? Go now.
Where do I, Borba, go to unwind? The Stormcrow Alehouse, a sports bar but for geeks, is a community space where everything from the decor to the design of the menus are filled with science fiction and horror fandoms. My usual at the Stormcrow Alehouse is the Dungeon Burger and their random shots. You roll a d20 and let the whims of fate build your burger and choose your shooter. They have vegan and gluten-friendly options and a carefully curated selection of 20-plus local beers on tap and signature cocktails like Romulan Ale, Butterbeer, and Cthulhu Tiki. Stormcrow Alehouse, Canada's most apocalyptic bar, is open for dine-in, delivery, and takeout.
Get your geek on with Geeky Tendencies game gear. Keep your game night essentials at your fingertips. The Dire dice bags feature unique pockets to hold your pencils, note cards, spell books, and a huge amount of dice. And why stop there? Stay organized with tiny tomes, card albums. Perfect for keeping track of your spells, magical items, or monsters. Level up your game with collapsible dice trays that pack flat and pop open. Protect your fancy math rocks and your friend's tabletop. Make your game night epic at geekytendencies.com or Geeky Tendencies on Etsy.
Nice.
We're using Sirenscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. Last week, it allowed us to have a flesh creation torment you all with its audio. This week, who knows what might happen? Make sure you check them out at Sirenscape.com.
And we have a shout out this week. Oh, I hear it. We have a shout out this week, and it goes to Twitch Slays D&D. They are a Twitch Plays D&D show streaming every Wednesday at 7 p.m. PST, where viewers unite live to control Bot, a war-forged adventurer and the fifth member of their D&D party. I've interacted with a couple of episodes, and it's super fun and kind of addicting. The cast is super sweet and awesome, and if you're looking for a good time, definitely check them out. Twitch Slays D&D.
Yay, and that's it.
Yay.
So last time on Tabletop Tiddies, Marge's favorites were confronted with a fearsome challenge like never before. In order to break into Korak's office, the group had to fight a monstrous flesh golem that nearly cost them their life. Tensions were high as area of effect spells were used, but ultimately, Marge's favorites were victorious and, with the help of Skula's heart-seeking ability, managed to find the secret entrance to Korak's office. Inside, they found a powerful mind control spell with a matching but empty spell scroll tube, Korak's plans for the next trial, and a notebook filled with player rankings and secret information about Borba, Wilmer, Mila, Steve, and Timber. Their search was cut short by a warning from Valkyria, and a nat 1 left Korak's trial plans crumpled under his desk before Steve could finish memorizing them. The group went to bed heated, and dreams found our party quickly. All except for Steve, who was haunted by visions of a galaxy-like sneering face calling her name and watching her every move. So you guys wake up after a long, maybe not restful 8 hours. You have a long rest, so you're back up to full HP. And the first thing you notice is that there is a greater healing at the foot of each of your beds, a greater healing potion, including Timber's.
Wow.
Hey, I grab mine and I put it in my bag.
I do
Heck
that.
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Ugh.
What do you guys want to do with Timbers?
Oh,
Maybe
maybe-
us at some point. Maybe you just keep it safe for
Okay.
emergencies.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
could-
fine. I'm really quiet too. I'm like super like aloof. Like I don't know, just do it. What do you think?
Barbara, do you want to take it for your extra life force with you?
Wife? What?
A
Oh.
cat?
For your pet?
Oh, sure. I'll take it. Yeah, okay. And I just put it in the bag. Like I don't
The
put it in
worst
my.
way to
I
say
don't-
that. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
like
said it like
life
that.
force.
Yeah. It was kind of weird.
life force.
I don't know what I was going for with that.
I'm like, yeah, sure. I guess that's what Floof is. Floof kind of looks like he could understand you. He's like, the fuck? Like, all right.
Floof fucking deserves. And he like puts his hand over his mouth again. He's like, he deserves it.
Bro,
He said the F word.
What the fuck?
Shut up, Mila. God damn it. Oh my god. Guys.
What's going on?
I need a last night when we were in Korik's office, I went into the book, and then I know I said that I didn't see any of the mind control potions, but I saw one of the mind control scrolls,
Wait,
and the other
what?
one was missing, and I have a mind control scroll right here, and just take it. I can't hold on to it anymore. I just thought it was a bad thing for it to be out in the world because mind control spells are very powerful and they can lead to very evil things. But when
Okay, take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Stop your words and breathe. And I take
I knew
it.
that he was hiding something.
I
Awesome.
take it.
More lies. I love how honest we all are with each other. And she takes a swig from her flask in which she hasn't drank from for a really long time.
No.
Really sorry. I know it's really powerful magic and it's really evil, and I didn't want it to get used for wrong, so I thought if I hid it, no one else would find it. But now I realize that was wrong, and I should have told you guys all. I'm really sorry, guys.
Well,
I love
thank
you
you
all
for letting
so
us know.
much.
Oh,
You're my family.
uncomfortable with emotions.
Now, is that
He's just
Steve
gonna-
or is that Emily? Called out!
Called out live
I'm
on
so called out right now. Who's in the chat?
Top titties.
Hopefully not a lot of people. For once. This is going to be on YouTube forever. Yeah.
Sponsored by
Guys,
White
there's new
Claw.
White Claw.
Not a sponsor.
Wish.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but
Not
hey,
a
hit me
sponsor.
up. That's Steve, though. Steve was uncomfortable with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you should hold on to it, Steve. I trust you with it. Your hands
All right.
over.
Borba's just sitting on the edge of her bed. She's just like, what does it do? It's mind control?
Yeah, it's a 7th level enchantment, which means it's really, really, really hard to cast, and it means that someone super duper powerful made it.
God damn it.
And
What
I don't
the
know
fuck
if
is Korak
Korak
gotten
is
himself into?
that powerful.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is a lot bigger than we thought it was.
Out of character question, because I can't remember, but did you tell us about your conversation with Sia about the Jerrys being all weird?
I'm guessing so. Was it me that had it?
Yeah, yeah, but
Oh yeah, but then we had the conversation with
Marge?
Valkyria
Valkyria.
about how
he totally stabbed you.
how he totally stabbed you.
but Emily is making the connection with the glassy eyes that maybe they're getting controlled by Korak, but I don't know if Steve has the information to make the connection.
Why don't you
Roll.
roll for it, Emily? Because that's done you so well in the past.
Roll intelligence!
Fuck yeah,
But I don't even know.
Crit fail again.
But I don't know if Steve knows about the glassy-eyed Jerrys, though. That's what I mean.
I know. I would have told you. Like Wilmer
Okay.
would have shared that information.
Do I have to roll for that?
Hell yeah, you do.
A 10?
Oh, it wasn't a nat 1. Yay!
Yeah, I think it's enough people have spoken about this. You remember the huge clue that Marge gave you about the food poisoning, but with the odd inflection. You can connect some dots here that the Jerrys are being weird.
I wonder if Korak is controlling the Jerrys, but I don't know why Korak would want to stab me. I know why some people would want to stab me, but not Korak.
And it's extremely possible that he knows I'm coming to fucking end him, and he doesn't want anybody helping me. So he
Wants to weaken the team
cool.
and our
Like, I
great
mean,
family.
Out of everyone, he's gonna stab me?
I mean, he does. I don't know. I didn't.
What
I
did
don't
that
know.
person say to you? Did that person that
Yeah.
stabbed you say anything to you?
Yes, Mart says his regards, so we know that Mart's behind the stabbing.
So maybe
Is
Korak-
Mart a wizard?
Maybe Korak.
I don't know what
is
Mart is. Mart's just a dude. Like,
Maybe Mart is. Maybe it could be that Mart is not working with Korak. Maybe it means that he just has someone in here that wants to kill you.
Well, yes, but I'm just thinking the mind control is the Jerry, so it's just ironic that it's both.
I mean, he has a book of all of our fucking details, so it's very possible he's using Mart to fuck with you. And don't worry, everyone, I'm not gonna go and use your darkest fears to fuck with you, even though I read the book. I'm not gonna use that. I don't do that. I just throw the book down on the ground. I'm just like, I wouldn't do that.
I don't think we should just leave this on the ground and
No,
pick it
I mean, we're in our rooms. We're in our rooms.
Yes,
I have a question for Shar.
Yes, hello.
So do we all, because I know last night we said that we looked through it, would we have figured out each other's weaknesses, or would we have, do you think, would it have just been a quick, refill through to be like, oh, it's weaknesses, and then close it?
It was a quick glance. Nothing has really been shared. Borba and Steve were the ones that had the, closest eyes on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But nothing has been, said out loud or shared.
It's like, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable by talking about that stuff because, I mean, it's your fucking weaknesses.
It's
so-
private.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
Yeah. Just know that I'm not going to tell people about it. It's fine. It's between us.
Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Guys, I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
I really... Was there a reason you wanted to hide it from us? Did you read that and not want us to know your stuff? Because I was really confused last night, and that's why I yelled. I was just confused, and it was a long night, and Floof was pretty. Look at his fucking fur. Look at his fur. It looks so fucked up. I need to bathe him.
Yeah, that's
Borba, you say bathe, and Floof hisses and hides in the pillows.
I'm sorry.
I just feel like maybe we're in too deep and we need to back off a little bit. That's all.
Well, I can't do that. I understand if you want to back off, but I'm gonna finish this. So
I can't let Borba go in on her own.
Frankly, I think that we are in at this point. I don't think that we're getting out easy. And I look nervously down and try to twist my try to twist my ring, but I'm assuming it won't even twist. It's on there tight, right?
You go to twist your ring, and it does move on your finger, Steve. It does move around.
Can I take it off?
Do you try to take it off? Are you pulling on it?
I hate it when DMs ask questions like that.
your whole finger comes off.
Yes, I pull it just a little bit. I'm not going to try to take it off, but I just want to see if it can be removed.
Yeah. You pull this ring, and it does come off.
Oh. I was not expecting that.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
There it is.
Bye.
Oh no.
Passes out immediately.
Oh no.
Steve, you are just bombarded with nothing awful is happening to you besides the memory of this vision that you have been feeling all night. I want to stress how you did not get any break from just being stared at by these galaxy swirling eyes and sneer. You can make an Arcana check for me if you want.
21.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you know for sure that was definitely not a dream. You were being communicated with magically by something, and you've heard enough about people mentioning the patron that you definitely are connecting these dots here.
Excellent. Well, I what's on the schedule for today? It's supposed to be training. I would love to try to talk to Valkyria, maybe about Korak's office and some other things. But training? Question mark? Maybe.
Hold up, let me get changed into my other armor because I'm really excited to have that higher AC as she goes.
Jazz
like-
music plays.
Wilmer,
Comes back
moves his
out and
hand
is
from
like-
his mouth to like
Wait.
his eyes.
Wait, something feels weird. Wilmer, punch me in the chest.
Oh,
I gotta test something.
Me to punch you in the
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah, it's fine. I won't get mad about it.
What?
It's fine. I won't be mad.
I
do
just
it. I need to test
I'm not-
something.
I don't want to hurt myself.
I ring of the ram, Borba.
Oh my god! Go for it.
I crit fail, so
God.
fuck. I'll just.
I don't want to give.
It
I try?
just whooshes by you, this
I'm like,
figure.
come on.
Yeah.
I just need it. Something feels weird about this armor. It's not like these things are supposed to make it stronger, and it's not working. And somebody
I
just
try?
hit me. I need to test. Yeah, do it.
A 10.
That doesn't hit.
Let me try it again.
Guys.
Another 10.
Hey
It
guys,
doesn't-
I'll
14.
try.
Okay.
13.
Oh my god.
A 19.
The 19 hits. The 19 hits.
Everyone just sees Mila like
Just like
flurry of blowsing, not as a monk, as she punches one after the other impeccably fast. Eventually, one does. You feel a heavy impact, Borbo, when you know that you
Oh.
shouldn't have.
what the fuck? This guy screwed me over. These don't help. I just ripped them off. I'm like, I think I know where we need to go. I need to go talk to that shopkeeper.
Okay.
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 Put them in
Can
my
we
bag.
get
I'm just
some?
like,
Can we get some pastries first?
Do we have tokens?
oh, we have lots of tokens. We have
Okay.
70. We have 75 to. We can get a group thing after we get a refund from these bracers that
Hey,
were
Shar.
50.
Yes.
As a prince, I was just wondering if I would know whether or not these coins are serialized, and whether or not it could get back to us whose tokens we are using.
Make a investigation check. Staring at these coins.
Okay, I got a 15.
Okay. You don't seem to see, like, you look at two of them and you don't seem to see any
Yeah.
real difference other than like normal wear and tear,
Okay.
dinks and scratches.
Cool.
But what you
All
do
right.
also with that 15 investigation, you hear a knock coming from the companion door in your room.
Oh, what? Hello?
Who goes there?
You can open the door. It should be unlocked.
This isn't the front door. This is the tiny little door that Floof and Clove went through. Okay,
They
yeah.
just went in and out on themselves. Like, we didn't have to. I don't think we had to open the door for them.
Nope.
Can-
Yeah, that's true.
Can Clove go and check it out?
Yeah, Clove goes over to the companion door and like gives it a little push to make it slide open, and there's nothing there.
They go in a little bit more.
Clove goes in. Roll investigate for Clove.
What is that, intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
An 8.
He spends a bit of time in there. It doesn't seem to find anything and comes back out. But I will get everyone to roll perception for me.
Oh,
21.
19.
Nice. Yeah, all of you notice a rocking chair in the corner of the room, facing the corner.
horrifying.
There before
It was not there before. That's right.
in our room.
Like
Yep.
overnight or like a second ago it wasn't there.
From you waking up, you don't seem to notice. You didn't seem to notice it, but you do notice it now.
I go straight to it and I investigate it. Investigate it?
Mila, you approach. Do you touch the rocking chair, or are you
Yes.
just okay? Yeah. As soon as you touch it, it stops rocking, and you look down and you see a small porcelain doll with blonde hair and 2 pigtails in a white dress with red ribbons. And she's smiling at you with her glassy eyes just staring.
I pick her up.
Why would you touch it?
You pick up this doll, and as soon as you
Her
hold
name
it,
is Walmart Annabelle. Thank you.
you pick up this totally unique doll that is not in any horror franchise, and you notice that there's a piece of paper pinned to her that has, you can see, like, red crayon written on the inside.
I read it.
Oh God.
What do you have here? And I grab the paper and I read it.
Dear everyone, it's us, Pip and Timber. Stop. My writing is not very good, so please ignore spelling. Stop. I hope this letter finds you good. Also, story, it's stapled to a creepy doll. Stop. Mara has been helping me teleport into other cells so I could look after some of the animals here. Stop.
Aw.
I got into this doll's cell and it looked broken, so I mended it. Then it freaked out, then it cut my hand, then it healed it, and then it
What?
vanished, and the cell was covered in help them in crayon. 2 days later, I woke up and my wall had found them written all over. So I made this note. Stop. So that's fun. Stop. I wish I could come up there and help you, but I think what I'm doing here is important. Dulcan and Valk think I might be able to get the animals to help us, so I'm trying to make as many friends as I can. Stop. Please look after each other and don't die. More of the creatures down here are saying they have killed people, and I get worried every day that it will be you guys. Stop. Okay, bye. P.S. My sourdough sucked.
Oh. So
Horrifying.
I'm confused. Is this thing good or is it trying to kill us? Because it looks like it looks really creepy, and
I look at the doll and
I'm
I
not
go,
afraid. Like, I'm not afraid.
I look at the doll and I go, "Are you a friend?"
You stare, Mila. Go ahead and roll. You're like actively looking, so yeah, investigate this doll or roll insight. Insight. Sorry.
15.
Yeah. This doll is not moving. There's no change, no slight flicker in her face. But you read Timber's note, and you think that what he was saying was that she is now a friend.
Is she one of those dolls that if you laid her down, she closes her eyes?
You lay her down, and her eyes remain open right now.
Yes.
Blink, close your eyes if you're a friend.
She just continuously stares at you. It's as if her eyes, they're staring straight ahead, but you know that they're looking right at you.
Okay, so I think you're a friend even though you didn't blink. It's nice to meet you. I'm trying not to be scared of you right now.
Maybe we should put her in the companion door, on the other side.
Sure,
of that.
yeah, get her out of here. That's yeah. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. But
Maybe the rocking chair, because she came in with the rocking chair. So I put her back in the rocking chair and I just slowly back away from her.
Okay, yeah, she's on the chair, and it starts to like slightly rock as you back away.
Horrifying. I'm gonna go to training now.
I'm gonna go get some beignets. I
And I
want
I'd
some.
like breakfast. It's really early, and I didn't get a good sleep. I would like some breakfast. Yep.
Beignets!
Yep.
Beignets!
As we're leaving, as people are filing out,
As you go to leave,
Oh,
right before you go to leave, there is a knock on the door.
Oh shit! I'm like, we're gonna go. What?
Did they hear my request for beignets? Are they that?
I open the door.
Room service?
Before you, Steve, stands a half-elf woman that I was going to describe her like you've never seen her. You've all seen her because she was in the food fight. So you know that this is Siaphora, Wilmer's sister.
Wilmer, your sister's here.
See ya! And I'm gonna run and I'm gonna like tackle hug her.
Wilmer, yes. Hi. Are you're okay?
Yeah! Look! I'm fine. And I'm gonna do a little 360 spin. Are you okay?
Yeah, I heard. Did you hold on? Can we close the door?
Yeah, there's a creepy doll in here, but yeah, sure, we can close the door.
Borba, you look because you're referencing this creepy doll and it is no longer on the rocking chair.
Oh my god! It's fine. I'm not scared. It's fine. I drink again. Oh no!
Yeah, you can come in. And I like close the door behind her.
Did you try to break into Korak's office?
We did
Well-
try.
He did it.
Hey.
Hey.
No, more important, how would you know?
Actually, yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
That's
what?
important. Shit.
I heard Valkyria.
Yeah, she was the one who told us to break in.
She should
Of
really
course.
be careful how loud she's talking about that stuff.
She just said you might be in danger, and I worry about you, Wilmer.
See ya, I got my big boy pants on. I got this. We killed a mass of limbs and blood, and I definitely nothing bad happened, and I don't know what the inside looks like because I've never been inside of that creature. I just stood on the sidelines. And I flawlessly flung fire at it, and I didn't hurt anyone.
Oh yeah,
There's
that's
a killing machine.
That Mila.
To be fair, I think he does have the highest kill count of any of us.
Could I do an
Yeah, I know.
insight check on that one?
Yes.
That's going to be an unnatural 20.
Yeah. You definitely see a bit of a change in Wilmer from the Wilmer you know that snuck out of your castle to get here. He definitely is lying about seeing the inside of a monster, though.
Oh, you do look like you're growing, and I'm really proud of you. But please be careful. There's something messed up about these trials.
No, but can you guys like turn around or something? I'm having a moment.
Sorry. Yep.
I go to breakfast.
Yep.
I
Okay,
leave.
yeah, let's just go. Yep. Yep.
I stay a little bit and I look at them.
Mila.
Like you guys can.
Mila, let's go.
And then I go. Just a little bit.
Who's leaving first?
Me.
Steve, you open the door and the doll is sitting right there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I take my rapier out and I like sweep it to the side. I'm like, get away.
I
All
want
right.
to take her to breakfast with us.
That's
Oh my
disgusting.
God.
You'll have to sit at a different table then, darling. And I walk away. I don't have time for this.
I take the doll with me.
All right, yeah.
Sitting at a different table.
So we'll come back to the breakfast folks, but let's hone in here on Wilmer and Sia's reunion.
Sia, I don't think you should have come. I think it was dumb, and I think you're being
silly, and I know you came for me, but you shouldn't have. Even if I'm here by myself, I can do this. And I know that you can do this, and you've obviously been doing really well because all of the highlight reels are showing like just you, and you're kicking butt, and you're swimming really fast. And all of our highlight reels are of us doing dumb stuff and releasing fats on ourselves and singing Irish shanties, but sea shanties. But we're doing okay, and
Yeah, Wilmer, you are. Yeah, you guys have done some things that I never thought you would. But I've been listen, I've been trying to hack some of the trial point systems.
you've been hacking them?
Yes. To make sure that to keep how do I say this? I just want you
Sia?
I've been trying to hack the system to keep you guys in the trials.
How bad are we really doing? Because I thought we did great. We totally solved the mystery. Well, my friend solved the house mystery, the haunted house mystery, and then we sang the shanty and got the chest. And was that good enough?
You guys just needed a tiny bit of extra help. That's all.
Well, first off, thank you. You're the best. And he's like super reluctant, but he's like genuine about it. And he's like, fuck, why is she so good? He's like, well, you're the best little sister and big brother could ever ask for. And I thank you for doing that. Have you been making your own team look better too? Or were you just always that good?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, because that makes total sense. What rank are you, by the way? Just so, yeah.
Oh, I don't even know.
You know, it's just so hard. I don't even know what rank we're at either.
Yeah, no one
I know
keeps track.
No.
Really.
I just know we're in the, we're on there.
You are, and that's great.
This is like the participation ribbon of what's going on right now. Do you like want to like share a beignet? I mean, there's enough beignets for you to have one.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, have one that I like spit all over. But
I never finished my beignet.
I know it's so good, but if you eat a whole beignet,
Right.
you're just like so puffy because it's so much cream, and I think that there's totally cream in it or not. I know. They're really good, and sometimes but
She's gonna give him just like a gentle pat on the shoulder. Yeah, let's.
No matter what I say, it really means a lot that you came after me. Even though I told you not to, but I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Just, I worry about you. You're my brother.
I mean, I worry about you too. I'm supposed to be protecting you. You're not supposed to be following me into this super dangerous thing where there's something else going on and everyone's acting weird all of a sudden.
Yeah, things have been really messed up.
Really messed up. Like last night, all of us, we fought. We don't fight. We're friends. Friends fought. It was I didn't like it.
Yeah, things have been really weird with my group too. I thought we were getting along okay, but I've noticed some weird things with them.
What's going on?
I don't, in the food fight when Glorious summoned those cinnamon bun golems, or
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, Glorious is
Yeah.
Glorious in your team? I'm very unclear about who's specifically on your team.
Oh yeah, the two Jerrys and Glorious, and we lost someone.
Lost someone?
Yeah, she got crushed by a tree.
What? When we never fought trees?
Well, I mean, it wasn't animated. It just happened to fall on. I don't really want to think about it. But yeah, I tried talking to Glorious afterwards, and he couldn't even remember summoning them.
What?
Yeah.
Like at all? But
No.
He was like right. That's weird.
It's really strange. Wilmer,
They did the thing where they had the announcements where they asked us to put on a good show, and I was like, this isn't a trial. Why are you okay with us fighting? There's fucking food. There's freaking food everywhere. I don't get it.
It's really, really weird. I don't know. I've seen some weird things. I found a weird correspondence, with the king and queen. Something about
Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
And we're going to pause here and shift to the other group.
As we're going down the stairs, this is right before we actually leave. I didn't want to interrupt the scene, but as we leave, Borba kind of pulls taps on Mila as we're going down to breakfast, and just kind of is like, "Hey, I won't let anything bad happen to you if that's what you're worried about."
I'm holding the doll as if she's a baby. And
I'm trying really hard not to look at the doll because I really want to have this moment with you, but this is very uncomfortable for me.
Not like a baby hold, but when you put toddlers on your hip, just like that. And I'm holding the doll because I'd imagine the doll is like my size.
Yeah, it's
God.
a foot and a half.
That's absolutely terrifying. I didn't even think about that.
I look up at Borba and I'm like, yeah, I know, and I'm sorry that I couldn't heal Floof.
I mean, you were pretty far away. It was not a huge room, but it was also a lot going on. So
there was
also
a lot going on.
it's okay. He'll get over it. He's just a fucking salty cat. But yeah, no, if you're worried about getting in too deep, I know I said I'm going all the way with this, but doesn't mean I'm gonna let anything happen to you guys. I'll make sure nothing happens to you guys. This is on me. That's all I wanted to say.
But we are your friends too, so we need to protect you.
As much as it pains me to say it, I think we're all in this, and I'll just make sure we all look fabulous as we take whoever we need to take down.
I didn't know you were listening. This was a moment, but okay, cool.
I'm always listening. I need to know what's going on with all of my team members.
Yeah, that goes for you too, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. I just wanted you guys to know when I said that. I didn't mean I was gonna leave you all in the dust. I was gonna make sure we're gonna be fine, and then I'm just like, let's go eat.
And
We're
Borba,
gonna be fine, right, doll?
wow, this works out really well. As you both had turned to find Steve behind you, listening into your conversation, and you turn back as Mila says, "Oh, we'll be fine, doll." Borba, the doll's arm is on you.
Oh fuck! What is happening?
And you guys are killing our sound engineer. Kelly's dying in the corner.
I'm not scared, but I'm just would like to be asked before you touch my arm?
Consent. I turn to the doll and I'm like, consent is very important. Important. You need to ask, okay? Blink. I'll take 2 blinks as asking for permission.
It doesn't blink. It's just gonna stare at you.
The doll just stares back at you, Mila. Borba, where is Floof right now?
In the bag. He has not. He as soon as we woke up, he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to talk to any of these people. I'm going to bed." Like,
Okay. Okay.
Until you give me sausage, I'm going to bed.
But yeah, you all continue your way down to breakfast. What are you guys talking about?
Just, I hope their little chat upstairs is going good.
I hope they
seem
have
to-
mimosa at breakfast.
Oh, that's yeah. I'm like looking down at my flask. I'm like, man, I was doing so good. That was just really stressful night. Did anybody else have a really bad sleep? Because I had a really bad sleep.
No, I slept like the dead. I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, roll insight.
Fuck.
For this plot element.
17.
Do I get to deception that?
Yeah, I'll let you deception it with disadvantage.
16. Fuck.
Oh,
Wait,
it doesn't even
disadvantage.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Mila, you know Steve be lying.
Steve. I turn the doll's head to Steve, and I look at Steve and I go, "What's wrong?"
What's wrong is that doll is staring at me, and I will stab it if it continues to stare at me.
I slowly turn the head back towards me. What's wrong?
The doll's head continues to turn and stares back at Steve.
Why did you bring that with us?
He's a friend.
I hate it so much. Mila, darling, I greatly enjoy your company, but your high tolerance of creepy fucking things is a lot. First the hand, now this doll. It's a lot here.
Out of my hair and onto the doll's head and just stares as if it's staring at you from the doll's head.
Steve, like, almost throws up just a little bit.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's fair. Oh, a saving throw. Hold up. No, wait, that's charisma. I can't do this. 14.
Yeah, you feel like a little bit of bile, but you manage to stifle it down.
Are you okay? I didn't do the stinking cloud this time.
You know what? It's just, those are creepy, and I can't handle those, and no, I didn't have a great sleep. But it's all good. It's fine. I think, it's fine. A little bit of coffee with some... What is it? Alcohol? You put in coffee. I'm completely bailing.
I got some whiskey like mixed with a little bit of wine in here because I didn't empty it the first time.
Disgusting.
I don't know. I don't know what it is anymore.
I'm horrified at that.
But
Are
it's
we
just...
getting drunk for breakfast?
You don't?
You know what? Yeah, let's get some drinks. Let's go. Let's just go get some drinks.
You all head towards the breakfast buffet Mimosa Station.
Hell yeah.
Yes. It's like a full glass of is it champagne and mimosas?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
It is.
Champagne and orange juice.
It's a full glass of champagne and just a drop of orange juice.
Amazing. Oh, it's a mix your own station?
Yeah, there's no attendant here.
Now.
Okay.
Ever since this is like one of the first times we've had a scene in here since the food fight, but there's like no more attendants at any of the stations.
They're just too scared.
But they all
fair.
still work, so you can still enjoy your omelets, or in this case, mimosas.
Mm-hmm.
I go straight to the beignet station and I just I put the doll at a table and I go to the beignet station. I make myself a huge mountain of beignets and I bring it back to the table.
And the doll is not there anymore.
Oh,
Good. Good.
No, that's not good. It's gonna show up somewhere else.
oh man, I wanted a friend.
What, do we not count?
Oh, I wanted a new friend. I wanted a
Borba, apparently we're not good enough for Mila.
You wanted me to sit at a different table.
Because you prefer the doll.
Now, as the group is bickering about this doll, Siaphora and Wilmer, you can meet up with them and enjoy breakfast together.
Hey guys, the creepy doll's just gone, so it's just gonna show up in one of our breakfast plates now, I guess. And I just chug a mimosa back.
Oh, Mila, you grabbed us some beignets.
And I'm gonna grab one, rip it in two, and pass the other end to Sia.
She'll take it and just give you like a nice little smile and start
Munchin.
munching.
We had a good chat. How about you folks?
Yeah, we had some chats. We all got a little uncomfortable because the doll was around the entire time, but now it's not around. So now we don't know where it is, and I think that's concerning.
You were uncomfortable. I was trying to make a new friend.
What is the seating arrangement that we're at right now? Like, who's sitting next to who?
Oh yeah, you tell me. I imagine it's a rectangular table with like 2 head seats and 3x3 on the other sides. The haunted doll the totally normal doll was placed at one end, which is now empty. Where are you all sitting?
Oh, I imagine Wilmer and Sia or at least Wilmer went down and sat in the spot where the doll was because he didn't know.
Yeah.
I was sitting I wanted to sit next to the doll, so I guess I'm to the right of Wilmer.
Okay, great.
I'll be to the right of Mila then, or like down, like if
Yeah,
it's the
next to her,
rectangle,
yeah.
like yeah.
Is it a round table or is it like...
It's a rectangle
Imagine-
table.
Oh, it's a rectangle. Okay.
Yeah. There are circular tables in this cafeteria. You've sat at them before, but this one's a rectangular one.
Okay.
Cool. So I could be next to Sia. I would like
Yeah.
to say quietly to Siaphora, so you are able to talk to Valkyria?
Oh yeah, I did.
Where could I maybe talk to her again or get a hold of her? I would love to chat about a couple of things.
Well, I met her kind of in passing. Not sure if I would have her correspondence.
No, don't worry about
of
that.
correspondence.
It's all good.
What a segue.
Yeah, right. Sia, we got a correspondence from Timber, which is kind of like the correspondence you intercepted from Mom and Dad, and I was just wondering if that was important or if it was just like, Wilmer needs to be stronger and practice more sword stuff.
No, I would say it's important.
I
He
mean,
said
both are important. I probably should practice more sword stuff.
you probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sia's gonna kind of lean in and kind of get hushed and glance over her shoulder to make sure no one's sitting too close to them.
We all lean in, I'm assuming, because I
Yeah,
know
we
I
all
lean
lean
in.
Yeah. Gossip time.
Clove goes from my shoulder to the middle of the table
Nice.
and just looks at Siaphora. Clove is my severed hand.
Oh!
Third hand, in case you were curious. It's my third hand. Yeah.
Sia's gonna stare at it for like a solid 30 seconds and then just slowly look back up to everyone. Yes. So I saw a correspondence from our parents. It said that Bellspire and Pinewick are overpopulated. And they're excited to hear about changes being put into place.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like it either. The trials have been so dangerous lately. It's
Are they bringing everyone to Deadbrook?
This is great.
I don't think so.
They're using
I think it's.
They're
They were
using the
recruiting
trials to bring
people.
everyone. They're using the trials to bring everyone to Deadbrook, aren't they?
That's
Either
the
that or-
feeling that you get,
Yeah.
Sia, from the letters.
I think so. Yeah.
Isn't that just gonna make Deadbrook overpopulated? Like, what about the people that already live there? It already is probably.
It already is overpopulated.
Do you know much of Deadbrook?
I'm from there.
Oh. What's
That's-
it like?
It's not fun. It's not Bellspire. It's very crowded. There's not a lot of food. I try to get as much food to my family. There's a shortage though. There's not a lot of vitamins that come through from Bellspire. There are guards everywhere. We can't really leave to go places to get food. But you know, we're trying our best. That's kind of why I'm here, so I can take my family to Bellspire, but guess that's not happening, so
They don't really let any of that information out to the other places. Like, I didn't know that you couldn't leave. I'm from Swamp Point, and I didn't know you couldn't leave to go get stuff from other, like, areas.
no.
That's pretty fucked up.
There are supplies that come through every once in a while, but they rarely make it. They come damaged a lot of times, so medical supplies, food, home supplies. It's very tough.
I can't imagine. It's not right.
It's not. And sorry, I don't mean to. I don't mean to be rude, but it really isn't.
Not rude.
No, I don't know what to think about our parents right now.
They're the king and queen. Can't they not do anything? Can they do anything about this?
That's kind of the problem. You'd
Thought
think
that
they
if
could.
they would know, they would do something, right? But they obviously know if they're doing this thing where they're trying to get the gosh darned people out of Swamp Point in the
Deadbrook?
other one.
Or Pinewick?
Pinewick. Thank you. You would think that they would that they would be trying to help, but they're not.
Doesn't sound like they want to help. As I have 2 mimosas set here, I just pass one of them across the table. I'm assuming, are you across the table from me, Wilmer? Or are you like down? No, you're down
diagonal.
So I
Yeah.
just like slowly slide a mimosa like down. I'm like, don't worry, it's mostly orange juice. You'll like it.
Oh, I'm gonna grab it and I'll just chug it. I would like to remind all of our listeners that, like, I want to say probably 8 episodes ago, I did that wild magic surge and I just can't get drunk.
Oh, still? Yeah. It's for like a long. Yeah, it's for a
Very
long time.
time.
I forgot about that even.
I'm here for you, Shar.
I thought it was
So,
for a limited amount of time. That
yeah,
is so
but it was for,
cool.
like 3 weeks.
It's for
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
really
like
long.
it was a
Yeah.
quite. It was a lot of weeks though.
Yeah.
Dang diggity dang.
so he's just gonna slough it back and be like, "Well, I feel like I'm gonna get a sugar rush."
You've got like beignet stickiness on your fingers.
All
I like
right.
grab another beignet and start like stress eating.
So, but what can we do? We can sit here and mope and whine about everything, but it seems like we need to figure out what we can do.
You mentioned Timber, right? I've been trying to work with them. We're working on the teleportation devices that are getting the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing.
Like trying to destroy them or trying to harness them for another use.
Or, like trying to hack them because you mentioned hacking earlier. Are you trying to like
Yeah.
get them teleporting and like?
Except you weren't in that
Totally told
scene.
you.
Oh, was I not?
Uh,
Never mind. I don't know anything what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
thought that
she's
was at the
been-
table. At the table.
Orba. Now,
We're hacking those
Yeah.
teleportation circles.
I understand like long-term goals. One of you will eventually take control and will be able to have impact. Yes. Short-term goals. What are we doing?
Killing Korak, maybe? She just like goes like.
Like yes, that is on our to-do list to check off. But do we want to stop the trials? And is Korak just a part of that, or will the trials continue after without Korak? This is my question. What's are we taking the whole thing down? All of it?
Hi.
Siaphora.
Mhm.
Oh, the losers from the trial so far, have they been sent to Deadbrook? Do you know? Because I know that in the original trials before Korak took over, that's what would happen. Is he not sending them over now? Is that why it's overpopulated?
No, I think they're still sending them to Deadbrook.
Okay.
But taking down the trial, it would be a good way to stop our parents from doing this. But I am worried about the patron.
What? Go on.
The patron?
Yes.
One
More
of the reasons we have the trials?
But
Wait, what? No, they're just a fun thing.
No,
that goes,
more
there's a
information
page-
is needed here. I don't. Yes, more. One.
Yeah, nobody's
Oh.
actually mentioned this to us when Valkyria tried to talk about anything involving. I'm assuming
Yeah,
this
she
is some
wrote this
weird
on my
stuff.
arm, and he like shows the
Scoot-
like illegible symbols and scribbles
can't-
on his
she-
arm.
She
It
couldn't
doesn't
talk
really-
about it.
But
Yeah.
school, I did mention a patron though.
Yes,
So
yeah.
tell us
Yeah.
more about
As
this patron.
soon
And
as Steve starts to speak,
fuck.
whispers start to like overlap from Steve, and she
It's-
is unable to speak. And Steve, you take 5 points of psychic damage.
It's the Leonardo DiCaprio meme that that it's that.
The symbols.
Ow.
Okay.
Are you okay?
So there's a. Okay,
I'm gonna go get another drink. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another
There's
drink.
one. So, is this kind of like sacrifice to this patron?
I think so. Yes.
We're being
I-
sacrificed for a patron?
Well, okay, originally, when the trials were running, the patron would siphon off positive feelings like courage. It was about the glory of defeating the trials, right? I think it's shifting. I think it's become fear and life force.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? You fill me in. Awesome. Excellent.
Life
Used to
force,
be good
as in-
vibes. Now it's about fear and life force.
So life
bad
force,
times.
as in the people that die, they
As
become
in
they
literal?
I think so.
Okay,
Makes-
I need a drink now. Oh,
I grabbed like a few glasses of mimosa when I grabbed them. I'm like,
I
I pass them out. I'm passing them out. I'm like, I got you. I got you. I got you.
You need to
know
find
what?
better coping mechanisms. Go on, Sia.
Yeah, well, Sia rarely drinks, but she'll take one and take a sip.
You're like, and Wilmer's just gonna look over and be like, yeah, it's fine. They're doing nothing to me. It's just like sparkly water. And he's gonna chug down another one.
And Wilmer, roll perception for me
Okay.
with advantage because you're at the head of the table.
7.
I would like.
Oof. Okay, never mind. You don't notice anything.
I would like to point out that this is officially the first time that Mila has had a drink. So Shar, do with this as you will.
Oh no.
It's a mimosa, so that's a nice first drink.
That's true.
We'll see what happens as we go on.
All right. Sia, do you have any more information for us? This is very concerning to me.
On the patron,
Hefties.
no.
Don't know what it's called. It's just patron.
Yeah, you don't
That's
know his name. It's just the big
Then-
one.
I'm gonna name him Bob. Bob the patron. All right, this fuck Bob.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
Yeah, this
yeah.
symbol kind of looks like a bee. We can go with that.
Do would I recognize any of those symbols on Wilmer's arm?
Roll an Arcana check.
Would
Oh,
I
boy.
recognize any of those symbols on Wilmer's arm?
Steve, you can roll an Arcana check with advantage.
I got an 11.
I got a 23.
Um,
Much better.
So yeah, Sia, you don't really recognize any. It looks like gibberish, not any language or symbols that you recognize. Steve, with a 23, you know, you're positive that this is unintelligible symbols. It's the fact that Valkyria can't speak about the patron, similar to how you can't, is the effect that happened on Wilmer's arm.
Interesting.
Wilmer's still gonna reference it every single time.
All right.
So
Well
I
then.
see this going two ways.
Yep.
We kill a patron. We kill a deity. Or
A deity?
a deity.
Yeah.
I can never say that word. I've heard it. I've heard it deity and I've heard it deity. So
Yeah.
Both work. I've heard both too. Yeah.
we kill a god. Or we turn it good. I don't know how the second one would work.
I feel like we
Because-
need more info. Yeah. On
On-
it.
There were
Honestly.
good vibes and now they're bad vibes. So something bad happened to this being to make it bad. To Bob.
Yeah.
to
See, it's
make it
catching
bad.
on. I like it.
is.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna like try to fist bump Rachel. Fuck. Orba.
I need a counter, an on-screen counter,
No.
in podcast counter for how many times Sara does that.
Yeah.
And this is
I
happening
fist
right
bump.
in front of me.
Like, yeah.
Because Borba is on one side, Wilmer's on the other.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is
It's just
going
like
right at
boom.
my face. I'm like,
All right. It's getting kind of late in the morning, though, so I feel like we should get our day going. Yes.
And at this
Yeah.
point, you hear the crackling of the speakers around the cafeteria, and you hear the familiar voice of our favorite NPC. Our illusionists have been struggling to maintain the appearance and inner workings of our fake trial monstrosities. The trial has been delayed for 3 days. Please make use of the buffet area and training grounds as you see fit. I hope you all enjoy the health potions. Our potion masters worked night and day to create those extras for you. I'll see you all in 3 days. Don't get into any trouble.
Ha. I bet you that's Timber. fucking with the stuff.
Why?
Hey.
What could delay the trials, though?
Timber.
All right.
Oh, and the teleport. Was that you, Sia? Did you fuck with the did you mess with the teleport?
Man, you're just swearing up a storm now, aren't you?
I started
Look at
and I
you.
can't stop. I kind of like it.
You know, it's not a bad look for you, Wilmer.
Yeah, Wilmer the badass.
Ooh.
Bad boy, the Wilmer. All right.
I gotta
Let's
go return these bracers, guys. Who's coming with me to harass the
I'll
shopkeep
go.
because he screwed me over? Yeah, he owes you a favor, or you
No,
owe him a
I-
favor. No, you
I
should
owe-
come with me.
I owe
'cause-
him a massive favor, which is
No.
and he's just gonna look over at C and he's be like, "Which something we don't need to talk about or tell anyone about."
You can't come with me because you owe him a pardon, and I'm not pardoning this motherfucker. This guy's going down. This guy's going down, and I walk away.
Oh, him a what?
Nothing. Hey,
Wilmer.
Steve, do you want to go make stuff? I'll go shoot darts if you want to.
Yes,
we
I'm
can
going
go.
to the crafting room again. Let's go. And I go and I take a mimosa to go.
Yeah.
Am I the last one at the table?
Yeah, Mila, you're the last one sitting at the corner of this head table here.
Hey, doll. You can chill up now.
Gross.
You hear like the rustling of like the crowd of other competitors, but you don't roll perception. Sometimes as a DM, I'm like making decisions, and I'm like, no, it's not me, it's the dice. You feel pressure, like light pressure on your foot under the table.
I look under the table.
She's lying right there. Lying right there.
No.
Hi. I grab her and I go to the training rooms.
All right, nice. Let's jump to Borba. Did you go alone?
I guess so.
Okay, great. So, yeah, you approach the shop. It's in the same spot it was earlier in the sort of training area. And Jeffrey P. Baguette is still there, the dark-skinned halfling. Halfling with a... Sorry, I'm getting sick, everybody.
Oh no.
I know. With his like little pot belly and dark hair comb over is still there. And he says, hey, what can I do you for?
I throw the braces down on the table. I'm like, you remember these?
Well, yeah, my bracers. You bought them like yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, remember how you told me they would stack with my armor here?
Yeah, I don't know why you're not wearing them right now.
They definitely don't stack with the armor. You definitely lied to me. And it could have cost me my life. That is a lot of extra armor to be promising someone. And you lied to me. Your establishment is a fraud.
He says, whoa, keep your voice down. I got customers here paying good tokens.
An absolute fraud. Swindling me out of my good tokens.
A crowd starts to form behind Borba as her booming voice is echoing. Roll intimidation with
All
advantage.
Cool. I will definitely do that if I get my character sheet in front of me because I had the shop list in front of me instead. With advantage, you say. I will click that. That's a 19.
Yeah, you see him like shaking in his boots, and he like looks at the crowd and his eyes dart back to you, and he says, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And he grabs the bracers and he says, you can have your tokens back. And he pushes a button on the side of the wall, and the tokens go through that hatch that you used similar to last time. So you
Cool, I think
have 50 tokens.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for your cooperation, kind sir. What else do you have here? I'm gonna check them out a little more thoroughly. But I also hope maybe you could be kind enough to offer me a little discount so I don't go directly to Marge and tell her about all of this shit you've been pulling.
What? Don't go to Marge. Everything's fine here, lady, okay?
Oh, I'm sure. Floof pops his head out of a bag like, do you need me to break stuff? Like, hey.
Borba, as you look at Floof, you notice that he is no longer singed. His fur is completely immaculate, back to the way it was, even more shiny than it normally is.
Huh. I'll deal with that later. I'm like, you look good. You look good, Floof, but you got some stuff to do. All right, back to this. What do you got here? Anything new? Anything weird? Anything totally not what you're going to tell me it is? Because it's what I'm expecting.
Okay, listen. I really... Bracers, they're armor. They stack with regular armor. It should have worked. I don't understand.
They don't. Definitely didn't work.
Yeah, well, that seems like some fine print that I didn't read. I don't know what to tell you. But he gestures before him, and you see like a crate of potions in this wooden crate. There's 2 that are slightly smaller than the others and 5 that are larger. And he says, yeah, I got the fresh healing potions from our potion masters, and everything else here is the same as you were yesterday. Besides, and he pulls out or he gestures to the other side of his glass display case, and there's a special not special, a golden ring that has little feathers etched into its sides.
Oh, it's the... What's... Okay, I will take 1, or I'll take 2 of those greater healing potions. What's the ring? What's the ring?
Oh, this ring, it's the ring of feather falling. It helps you fall without taking any damage. Just like the bracers, no damage. You're so strong. Not like the bracers.
Should definitely not be like those bracers, my dude. Those were bad.
Yeah,
those were not
just
good.
kidding. Totally. These, bracers. Rings. I'm getting flustered. Ring of feather falling, okay? You take it, you descend 60 feet per 6 seconds, and you take no damage from falling.
Interesting. And it's 25 tokens, you say. I'll take it.
All
I'll take
right.
it.
And he
So that's
pushes the
that's
button so that the compartment will slide open for you to put your tokens in.
Okay.
So 2 greater healing potions and the ring of feather falling?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For now. I might be back with my friends a little later.
All right.
I'll be there with them to make sure you don't swindle them out of anything.
He
But
goes
we'll
beet
be back.
red and shrinks down a little bit. It's 45 tokens.
Yep, there you go.
All right, and he completes the transaction. You now have 2 potions of greater healing, which is 4d4 plus 4, and a ring of feather falling, which does require attunement of you have to just be wearing it for 8 hours.
Cool. I will put that on immediately.
Great. All right, let's cut away. Who would like to spend some downtime? Does everyone have something ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, we'll jump to Steve.
I go craft because I gotta do artificer things. I haven't done any artificer things yet.
Heck yeah. You're in the trial training area. The same doors accompany the hallways, and you walk straight into our crafting area, which continues to be empty. But again, every supply you could ever want is lining the walls in this room. You still see... roll perception.
16.
All right, yeah, you still see the little loop attached to the ceiling where that golden key was. Still empty though.
Cool.
And yeah, you were faced with a room of everything that you could ever need to craft whatever you would like to craft.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna use not artificer things because I want to use my innovator feat to try and make augmented acceleration amplifiers. which
Oh,
are
my.
it's an innovation that must be attached to a pair of boots. A creature can choose to activate this innovation, which provides 10 additional movement speed for the next minute. While active, this innovation has a chance to go haywire. At the beginning of the creature's turn, there's a 25% chance the boots forcefully launches the creature 30 feet directly upwards.
Whoa.
Which I think is hilarious. But it's a DC 23, and I have to beat that DC with my Tinker Tools bonus 3 times to actually make them. So I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. Tinker Tools. Ready for the first one?
Go!
16, and I failed.
You got 3 days in here, but
I got 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, so I have this idea for this contraption that I want to make, but maybe it's not the day. So instead, I'm going to go over to the fabric.
Yeah, you see like rows and rows as usual. Like the deep purple velvet that you grabbed previously is still here. Hempen rope is here in spools wound up. You see like ribbons. And yeah, every fabric you can want is in here.
Narratively, I would love to take a second to take some rope and like learn my snare spell for being an artist. So the snare spell, I create like a rope circle on the ground, and when I finish casting, it becomes invisible to be a magic trap.
Steve, you're drawn to this hempen rope coiled up here. And as you sit down, you're almost like a little Girl Scout practicing on the floor. Steve, the gnome rogue, quite womanly and yet so innocent in this moment, learning a new skill. But something happens as you are tying these knots, and your hands begin to glow with purple mist that surrounds you, and you hear a voice whispering in your mind, and you learn how to tie the ropes as it guides your hands, and you now have the ability to cast snare.
I'm upset that you've made it a patron thing, but here we are.
You think you can just gloss over these details?
Hey, but okay, we'll talk later. Should we do a little thing for each of the spells right now, or nah?
I think we can create the special object that we wanted to create.
Yes, I'm gonna go over to the fabric, and I'm going to make a bow tie for my dear darling Wilmer.
Nice.
Describe
Describe this lovely bow tie.
I think it's going to be like a light blue color that I think will go well with his hair. And the rest of his clothes that are kind of a disaster right now, but that's fine. We can work on that later. One thing at a time.
You're being sweet, and then
I have to be a little shady, or it's not Steve. Yes, and it's just very simple, classic, classy bow tie.
Nice. And your hands, once more, as you make this, with this new artificer ability that you have, you imbue magic into what you're creating here. And I'm going to give this bow tie the power of +1 to all spell attack rolls.
Woohoo!
For whenever you'd like to give this a lovely little magic item that requires attunement to Wilmer.
Okay. Yay! Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna take some fabric for the road, but yeah, we're good.
Great.
Always.
Did you have any specific type of fabric you wanted to grab, or just like an assortment?
An assortment.
Excellent. Yeah, for sure. You've got I'll say you have like 6 different like groups of fabric, different types.
Love it. Thank you.
Yeah. And you've grabbed your hempen rope too.
Yes. As much rope as I can get.
Yeah. And I will say that I'm not making you a warlock against your will, my dear Emily.
No, I
GM to
figured
player.
that.
Yeah. You are indeed an artificer, and your artificer abilities are just from Steve being an amazing seamstress herself and creator. But, I mean, you are also dealing with this interesting god that seems to have an interest in you, so.
Totally 100% fair.
All right, and we're going to pop over to Wilmer and Sia. What are you doing on your downtime?
I was thinking that I'd be like, first I'd storm off and be like, nothing happened, and I'll come back and be like, hey, Sia.
Yes.
Sia. Hey, Sia, do you wanna like fence? Do you wanna do it like we used to, and then we can see who's better now that we've had a bit more stuff under our belts.
I'd love to.
Okay.
You go off into the fencing room, swordplay room of the trial activities and training grounds. Sia, do you want to be fencing, or would you like to use some of your other abilities? It's up to you. I forget if I gave you fencing on your character sheet, so I'm like, oh no.
I don't think so, but to be fair, I think she'll fence because
Okay, that's fine. You are in canon. This is Shar as a GM fucking up, because in canon, Sia and Wilmer have practiced fencing before, so you would definitely be proficient in it. So you can just roll with whatever tool you are proficient in. I think you're proficient with simple weapons already. I'm not positive.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, great. All right. So if you're facing off against each other, there's no need to even use the mechanism in this room. But there is a wall of glittering, like projectioned items that you can grab, different fencing swords and whatnot to practice.
On guard. And I'll grab one off the wall.
Sia will get into one of her many practice poses and just kind of quirk an eyebrow like, all right.
And we're going to roll initiative, just the two of you in here. Oh my, battle episode!
Oh, I got a 19.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, fuck you, Wilmer!
I'll pick you every time. It's fine.
Sia, you are first to attack. Go ahead and describe what you do as you roll.
Okay, she's going to take a couple of practice steps forward and then kind of go for a dive and try to sweep Wilmer's feet out from under him.
Nice. Go for it.
Okay, that would be a 21 to hit.
Fuck, yeah, you hit.
Roll damage! Our squishy boy Wilmer.
No.
Would damage for this be similar to a quarterstaff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Making it up as I go.
They're similar. I mean, she's gonna go easy on him. That would be 10.
Holy crap. Ow. That's like a third of Wilmer's health down.
Oh no.
I mean, Wilmer wasn't going to say it.
That's just me commenting on this glorious display that I did not plan. Wilmer, you've taken a significant piercing damage to your ankles by Sia, and it is your turn.
She will use the unpointy side of the blade, though.
Okay, yeah.
So it's more of a hard thwack.
Ow! What?
Gotta get faster, Wilmer.
You gotta get faster. And he's gonna try to swipe. He'll do the same. He'll do the blunt edge, but he'll try to hit her shoulder.
Go for it.
Does a crit fail hit?
A crit fail with your rape.
Asking for a friend, you know?
Does not. I'm so sorry. I don't know how.
Oh, what?
She'll just dodge back with her shoulder.
Yeah, and I'll just stumble forward after having missed, and then just be like, a little like close enough that like my arm is kind of touching her instead of my weapon. Hi.
Haven't practiced at all. And she'll use this, like she'll try to grab the arm with her unsorted arm.
Yep.
And then bring the butt of the hilt kind of up to go into his shoulder as well.
Woo! Roll to hit.
I think that's only a 12.
Oh,
Saved by the
don't
dice.
worry. You barely hit. You almost didn't. You almost hit, but you didn't. Worry not.
Wilmer, you anticipate the move that Sia's going to do. She's getting a little cocky. She's done it before. And you dodge out of the way and go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. What I'm gonna try to do this time is I'm going to try to I'm gonna try to do what she did earlier. So I'm gonna try to like kick her legs out from under her so she lands on her knees. And I'll unarmed attack it because I got confidence in my -1, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Does a 15 hit?
No, you just miss.
God damn it. So close.
You guys have practiced so much together that you know each other's go-to. Even when you try to fuck each other up by surprising one another, you're one step ahead of both of you. And we'll do one more round of combat before we swap over to another player's downtime.
Okay, Wilmer just tried to hit her with an unarmed hit, right?
Yeah.
Just try to like kick your legs out.
Okay, Sia's gonna toss the fencing sword, and she's just gonna go for a flurry of blows.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Yes.
How many is that? Is that 4 attacks? I think so.
Let me make sure. This is my first time playing a monk.
Dang.
Yeah, because I think that is. I think I get 2 attacks at level 5, right?
Yeah, and then Flurry would add the 2
Be
more.
another 2. Oh, this is mean. She is holding back. She doesn't want to actually knock him out.
Non-lethal damage, sure, but
Okay, that's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Squishy Wilmer.
That's only an 11.
Okay. I'm 13
Missed
is
that
mine to
one.
hit.
So that gets you some better armor, man.
Okay, and the last one is a 15.
Okay.
Ooh, so 3 hit. Roll for damage. Siaphora is her arms, similar to what we've seen in the not flashbacks, the highlight reels that we've watched that Marge puts together so lovingly. Sia's hands are moving at an impeccable rate, hitting you 3 times, but you do manage to dodge out of the way of one, Wilmer.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Iconic.
That's 21 total.
Perfect. Wilmer is gonna lying there just be like, Uncle, stop, I get it,
Okay.
you're better, I get it, Uncle.
Sia has like kind of a devious smirk on her face, but she'll hold down a hand to help Wilmer up.
Wilmer like grabs it and holds up, be like, you're still really good. Thank you. I learned a thing or two there. I should just be better. Thank you. And then he's just like covered in bruises.
You know, if you just practiced a little bit more, meditating really helps.
Yeah. See, when I meditate, I just sit there and I start thinking of everything I've done wrong. So I don't think that's a good thing for me.
Ooh,
Mood.
Ooh.
Probably not.
And that will fade out as this sisterly advice is being given to Elmer. And we'll close in on Mila. What are you doing with your downtime?
I'm still holding on to the doll, and I turn to her.
Damn it.
And I turn to her and I go, "So, Rosemary, which room do you think we should go to? I was thinking that maybe we should go into the disguise room. What do you think?"
Glass eyes stare blankly at you.
Also, have you just named everything after food? Like basil, rosemary, clove?
Spices.
Spices. Love these spices. Yeah, Rosemary's face is pale porcelain, just staring up at you. How are you holding her right now?
Kind of at the same toddler hold.
The hip, yeah.
The hip hold, yeah.
So her face isn't even like really looking at your face, but just like kind of staring out, kind of like diagonal from you.
Great chat. Let's go into the disguise room.
All right, you drag Rose. Oh, don't drag me on the floor. She's on your hip. You and Rosemary go side by side into the disguise room. Have you been in this room before?
No, I've been to the speech one.
Yes. Okay, so inside our disguise room, you see there's like a whirring sound as similar to in like dry cleaners, they have those clothing racks that spin, and you see like everything you could possibly imagine of like suits. There's clothing that would be similar to what you see in Deadbrook, what you imagine you would see in Bellspire. On the side of the wall, there's a stack of various mask making materials. You find makeup. It's like a disguise kit times a million in here. And there's a huge silver mirror engraved with the words, "Show me only," up top.
Do I see wealth anywhere?
You give me an investigation check.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who's not in the same scene is like, I am concerned.
That was a 9.
All right. With a 9, you don't see anything wealth related, any word of wealth. You do see, like I said, the Bellspire outfits, and you know that Bellspire is the most wealthy town. But where are you going when you're investigating? Are you walking around the entire room? Are you going towards the mirror itself? What area are you really going to?
I would like to go towards the mirror and touch it.
Okay. Yeah, you walk up to the mirror, and as you approach it, you see that your hand is like holding empty air. And you look down, not the hand that you're holding, but the hand that you're holding the doll in is holding empty air.
In the mirror.
Yeah.
But the doll is still with me.
You look down, and she is not there.
Rosemary!
And as soon as you look down and call, you'd feel no more resistance of her being there, and you don't see her anywhere near here.
Rosemary. Oh, man. Okay, but I don't see anything else on the mirror.
Staring into the mirror itself, you see glorious written in like glowing letters.
Show me glorious.
Yeah.
Okay, I try to find an outfit that looks like Glorious. He's the surfer dude, right?
Glorious is the wizard on Sia's team, the one that had the really pompous voice, who conjured the cinnamon
juice.
golem. Yeah, or cinnamon. Yeah, not elemental. The golem. So he was wearing very elaborate robes, incredibly fancy, like over the top looking outfit.
You said that he had like an Elvis vibe, right?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I look for the most Elvis item that I can find and I put it on.
Nice. Yeah. Roll investigation, and you can do this with advantage with your actor feat.
Whoo, right. Investigation. That was a 14.
Okay, yeah. You definitely find the right outfit on the cycling rack. And then you find yourself at the makeup station. And you're not really sure what you would choose to make your face and hair be more like him.
Are there any wigs?
Yeah, they're across the room next to the mirror. There's a variety of different busts, like wig heads that you can see various wigs on. You find, give me another investigation roll, just flat.
Oh, just flat? That was a 3.
Oh, man. The other one was a nat 20. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Roll
yeah,
20.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you don't seem to find any wigs that look like his hair did, other than, well, not other than, but you do find this really nice rainbow, long, like floor length hair that you just is drawn to you.
I put it on. I try as much as I can with my humongous hair. I try to put it on top of my hair and see if it fits.
Clove jumps up onto you and like starts to pin back your hair, grabbing bobby pins quickly from the wig station. And as you look in the mirror, you're putting on this rainbow hair. You see Rosemary like 30 feet behind you at the makeup station.
Rosemary! What do you think? And I do like a little pose.
She's just blank staring, glassy-eyed
I
at you.
knew you'd like it. I knew you'd like it. Okay.
And you turn back to face the mirror, and you see a +7 appear on the wall as Glorious's name fades away.
Anything else in the room?
There's, if you wanted to grab anything from in here, you could. If you wanted to specifically grab a certain sort of disguise item to pack in your disguise kit.
I wanna try to find a dress that looks like Rosemary's.
Oh no!
And a wig.
Okay, yes, I love this. Roll investigation with advantage.
That was an 8.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. With an 8, I'll let you have one. You can either have the perfect dress or the perfect hair.
The perfect dress.
All right.
Okay, yeah, the perfect dress.
Okay. You rifle through, not even on the rack itself, but there's a closet in the back that has like double doors, and you hear like clapping sounds inside it, like 2 just quick clap clap, which leads you over there, and you find inside the perfect white dress with a red ribbon.
Okay, I put it on.
All right,
Right
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Now you and Rosemary are matching, and she's waiting for you still at the makeup station.
I would like to do my makeup kind of like hers, and try to do as best as I can. Try to do my hair as best as I can to match hers.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Can you roll disguise kit? Because you
Yeah,
have that ability.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead.
If you have one, like I have one,
I also have a disguise kit, but I don't know how to roll it.
you just click it,
I
and it
just
should
click
tell
it.
you like if you're using your intelligence or your dex or whatever.
I have it on as like my items. I don't have it
As
on
a
my
proficiency?
Like to put it in.
Okay, yeah.
You have to put it in tools,
yeah,
I think.
So for now, let's just roll sleight of hand, and I'll give you advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
17.
Nice, yeah. With a 17, you craft, with the help of Clove, of course, removing the bobby pins and helping position them in a certain way. You have 2 long ponytails or pigtails on the side of your head, and you have like pink rosy cheeks, thick mascara, and a paler foundation on.
Okay, and I go to the mirror and I do a pose and I go, "So what do you think, Rosemary?"
Do you bring her with you, or is she sitting at the
Yes.
makeup table still? All right, yeah,
Yes,
the
I
2
bring
of
her with
you
me.
go over to the mirror, and she stares with glassy eyes, but in the mirror, you can see, as you're posing, that Clove and her... Clove seems to share a moment with Rosemary.
Hey, what's up?
Clove turns to you and looks back at the doll, and you can roll insight.
I'd imagine that I have some kind of understanding with Clove since we spent so much time together. 21.
Yeah. With a 21 insight, you feel like they've come from the same place.
Oh, do you guys know? Do you know each other from Revelia?
And Clove skitters up to your shoulder and like squeezes your shoulder.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Were you friends in Revelia?
Clove skitters down and like lays its hand across her lap.
Oh. So yes, friends.
And we're gonna cut away, and we're gonna go to Sia's downtime.
Sia is going to spend her usual amount of time training and meditating in a day.
Of course.
And she's also going to try to hack the system once again.
Nice, love it. Go ahead. What I've usually been rolling for Sia is just flat intelligence for this.
Okay.
And I add her proficiency bonus to the intelligence roll.
Solid. Okay. Okay, that's a 19.
Yeah, you managed to put some wires together. You're using the main system that you normally use when you've not been using, not when trying to hack the animal cages, the creature cages, but the scoreboard itself. And you've convinced the system that you're no longer on your normal team. But with a 19, you don't think that it's a permanent change, but you do think that the next trial that you play, you will be together.
Okay, she's gonna go find Wilmer after this. She'll probably kind of try to sneak up to him and like grab his shoulders. Guess who?
Wilmer is straight up sitting with the Claramedics because he is head to toe bruised, 1 HP, like just full like it hurts to move.
There are various Claramedics like working on Wilmer, praying and holding their hands on his chest and various bruised body parts, taking special concern to that ankle as you are here, Sia.
Oh, hi, Sia. What's up?
So I did this thing, and I think it was a good decision based on you sitting here right now.
Oh, I'm a lot tougher than I look. Tis but a flesh wound. As they say.
It sure is. So,
What did you do?
I'm gonna join you and your party for the next trial.
Really? Really? Really?
I have more skills than just fists.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Are you sure they're gonna be okay with it? Because like when I first got here, they like pulled me aside and were like, "You can't. If you have to be okay to hurt her. You can't play favorites and that kind of thing."
What are they gonna do? The system says I'm on your team.
Okay.
Didn't take much convincing.
A lot of fun. I like spending time with you, Sia, and you. I mean, despite what the past few hours have been, it's been very fun in general.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. I guess you got strong in different ways. Maybe
I can do something really cool now, and I'm gonna just put my hand in front of her face, snap, and I'll misty step to the other side of the room.
Yeah, Wilmer disappears in silver mist and reappears on the other side of the room going...
Just like making that noise too. He's like waving his hands and like doing jazz fingers and all that like.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's faster than I can move. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
Sia's gonna step of the wind, run over to him.
I love it.
Feet almost invisible with speed. Sia appears next to you, Wilmer.
Whew.
That was Nicole. Was that magic too, or are you just really, 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 really fast and good? And
You'll never know.
And we're gonna fast forward through the remainder 2 days of downtime. Steve, go ahead and roll a few more times for your ability of creating this item.
No, missed it on day 2.
Oh no.
Oh no.
On day 3, I decide that maybe this is too hard, and I pick something with a lower DC.
Yes, go for it.
Instead, I'm going to try to make the winding widgetized wings. This innovation must be strapped to a creature's back. As an action, a creature other than the one wearing this widget can wind the wings. When they do this, the creature wearing the wings can use their reaction to move up to 30 feet directly away from the winding creature in a flying arc with a peak of 20 feet. On each use, there's a 10% chance that the creature wearing the innovation lands prone and breaks it.
God.
Love it.
Okay, 1 pass,
Yep.
a 2 pass,
Ah,
a 3 pass.
yeah. All right. You have it made with a mixture of metal work and also the fabric that you collected. You now have this amazing new Tinker's Tools ability. Or not ability, item. Wilmer, you also get your bow tie from Steve. I know that some people wanted to go to the library to look for more information about the patron. Who wanted to do that?
I definitely wanted to do that.
Great.
I don't see why I wouldn't, yeah.
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 Borba can give Steve the help action because I know Steve's better at investigating.
Yeah, I'm like looking at these books. I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
Yes, but you can reach the books higher up on the shelves for me.
Okay, yeah.
So go ahead and roll investigation with advantage, Wilmer. Or Steve. I'm doing it now. I made fun of Sara. Dang it.
How does a 26 sound?
Yeah, that sounds excellent. You find 2 novels or 2 books in this large library in the trial area. You find Your Patron and You and Patrons of Wildwell.
All right.
Borba, I know I don't think we'll have enough time for you to have any meaningful interactions with other trial party members.
I mean, I don't think I think Borba's pretty dead set on finding out about this patron stuff, so I think she's good right now. Like, we gotta know! You can't even say his name! Maybe Bob's real name is in here somewhere, and we can read it, and you can't, because it'll just hurt your eyes or something. That would be weird.
She'll need glasses.
And I'm still wearing that outfit.
Oh, God! Jesus Christ!
Out of here! Leave!
Why are you wearing that?
Tell me what's in the books. I open the books and I just ignore.
Yeah, I can't look.
You spend a solid day reading up on those books, learning more about how patrons work, because none of you are super familiar with patrons, and we'll resolve some roles about the patrons of Wildwell tome that you also found. But for now, we get to all of you standing before the podium, and you hear Marge say, "All right, competitors, it's time for your next trial, the Great Race. Your objective? Survive the Great Race. You'd think with a title called The Great Race, you'd have to get somewhere quickly, but hey, looks like we're going easy on you. Oh, wait. Hey, make it to the end and survive. Go figure. Good luck." And Steve, you are remembering the map that you found in Korak's office, which you were able to learn and memorize some of it, but not all. You all lose your stomachs and are teleported to the start of the Great Race. Steve, you would recognize this place immediately from its layout, from the map that you read. It's nighttime here. You're facing an industrial cityscape before you. The smell of fried foods, beer, and gasoline permeates the air. And the only lights here seem to be city street lights and neon signs attached to skyscrapers. Siaphora, you are in fact here at the start of the trial. You are not with your normal team. A tinge of guilt perhaps is in your stomach, leaving them another woman short. But before you lies a great race. And behind you, I'm going to take out the box of doom here, the Titty Tower of Terror.
Is that from Geekwood?
It is! Geekwood made us our own entirely wooden, handcrafted, lovely Titty Tower of Terror for me to roll. And I'm actually not rolling a d20. I'm rolling 2 d8s in here.
Oh.
And you are faced with 7 creatures before you. Metallic, almost spider-like, with pincers for hands and glowing, luminous red eyes that begin to start skittering towards you. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. And that's where we're going to end the episode!
You don't say.
Is Rosemary still with me?
You did not have Rosemary in with that teleportation. You don't seem to see her anywhere, but you can roll a quick insight right now.
15.
Yeah, you feel her presence always with you,
Gross.
even though you don't see her.
I have theories.
Ew. All right, housekeeping. Yay! You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/tabletop tiddies if you'd like to give these titties a little extra support. We've got bonus episodes, Wilmer's Adventure Journal, lots of other cool things up there that you should definitely check out. If you would like to sport some Tabletop Tiddies merch, like Amanda's got, her pillow there. We've got shirts and all of that. You can find our merch at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. Make sure to give us a follow on social media at Tabletop Tiddies, and remember to tweet using hashtag TTTiddies. And you just might find yourself in Fear Fort with an NPC named after you. Char's going to steal your name. You can find all of this information on our website, which is www.tabletoptiddies.com. And every time we said titties, it's with double D's.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. Oh. There's
What?
Haley is gonna.
Oh
talk
yeah,
about-
go ahead and plug any plugs you got,
Plug,
Haley.
plug.
First of all, thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Aliferous. It's down below me. And on Saturday nights, you can see me with Char being a vampire at Vancouver by Night on Twitch. So go and check it out.
Yeah, they play Erasmus, a gentleman vampire. Quite different from Sia, and yet still with ginger hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Awesome.
Bye.